Confidence is the sexiest thing a man can wear. Blake Lively. The mindset you carry shapes the way the world sees you, and this couldn't be truer when it comes to attraction. Women are naturally drawn to men who radiate strength, mystery, and a subtle confidence. If you're wondering how to capture that magnetic pull, it's not about looks or material possessions. It's about embodying a mindset that exudes charisma and depth. These sexy mindsets that attract women instantly involve embracing self-assurance, emotional intelligence, and a positive, adventurous spirit. The key lies in understanding that attraction is more than physical. It's the mental and emotional aura you project. When you feel good about yourself, it becomes contagious, and women are quick to pick up on that energy. Curious to know more about how to attract women instantly with these proven mindsets? Keep reading as we dive into 12 attraction techniques that will help you become irresistibly appealing. Your journey towards a more magnetic presence starts now. Number 1. Do you have a scarcity mindset or a growth mindset? Have you ever paused to consider the mindset you carry into your interactions? It's a common refrain. To attract the right people, you must genuinely believe in your options. Yet many individuals confine themselves with limiting thoughts like, "I can't afford that," or "I wish I were taller." These self-imposed barriers obscure the vast potential that lies ahead. When you navigate life with a scarcity mindset, it radiates outward. Others, particularly women, can sense when a man is desperately seeking validation. Now imagine shifting your focus from what you lack to who you aspire to be. Picture yourself as a confident individual, exuding an authentic self-assurance that naturally draws people in. Women are attracted to men who regard themselves as valuable, not out of arrogance, but from a deep understanding of their worth. Confidence isn't a mask. It's the steady foundation of self-belief that others can intuitively feel. Let's delve into a thought-provoking idea. If you believe a woman's interest hinges solely on looks, you'll inevitably fixate on that superficial aspect. The internal dialogue might echo, "Am I good-looking enough?" But here's the catch. That very concern erects invisible walls, causing hesitation and overthinking. Confident men, on the other hand, aren't shackled by such doubts. They celebrate their uniqueness and embrace qualities that extend beyond mere appearances. Their confidence remains resilient, independent of external approval. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By internalizing that confidence is one of the most magnetic attributes you can possess, your actions transform. You engage with others, radiating a message that declares, "I am enough." This self-assured presence creates a magnetic allure. Picture this. You're conversing with a woman, and because of your unwavering confidence, she finds herself intrigued. She might think, "Who is this guy who doesn't feel the need to impress me?" Your confidence becomes a beacon, drawing her in without any overt effort on your part. When you exude that confidence, women will come to you like, "Excuse me, can I have a moment of your time?" This effortless charm inspires women to approach you, eager to learn more. So, how can you cultivate this unshakable confidence? Begin by investing in yourself. Pursue goals, passions, and skills that genuinely resonate with you. True confidence thrives not in having all the answers, but in trusting yourself to navigate the unknown. Now ask yourself, is a scarcity mindset holding you back? Take a moment to reframe your perspective. Instead of viewing challenges as obstacles, see them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Embrace a mindset that opens doors and watch how your life transforms. Confidence is not just an internal state. It's a powerful magnet that attracts the people and experiences you desire. Let go of the chains that bind you and step boldly into your potential. Number 2, buyer psychology. The customer is king. Imagine you step into a shoe store. hunting for that perfect pair. Your eyes land on a design that's everything you've ever wanted: stylish, sharp, flawless. But would you buy it without even trying it on? Chances are no way. You'd slip it on, check the fit, glance in the mirror. If they pinch, feel awkward, or just don't match your style, you'd leave them, no matter how stunning they looked on the shelf. It's just common sense, right? Yet think about how often men abandon this logic when it comes to dating. They see a woman who catches their eye and immediately picture her as the ultimate prize, skipping that crucial step of gauging compatibility. It's impulsive, like squeezing into shoes that don't fit, often leading to discomfort, misunderstandings, and heartbreak. They'll go after her, try to impress with grand gestures, eager to get her number, secure a date. But here's the kicker. When a man approaches a woman based on her looks alone, he can come off as needy or even desperate. And let's be real, neediness is rarely attractive. Successful men, on the other hand, embrace the buyer's mindset. When they notice a woman who intrigues them, they think, "She's beautiful, but does she fit into my life?" This shift moves their focus from trying to win her over to seeing if she aligns with their values, lifestyle, and goals. Instead of striving to impress, they engage in genuine conversations, assessing compatibility with a calm confidence. They keep a balanced perspective, acknowledging both her strengths and flaws, steering clear of the trap of idealizing her. Most importantly, they don't rush to seek her approval. This behavior is rooted in self-respect and confidence. It signals to a woman that he isn't reliant on her opinion to define his worth. He sets his standards and upholds them for himself. The result? He exudes a quality that draws women in, like a high-value product that people naturally gravitate towards. He's not chasing, he's grounded in who he is, making him someone she finds intriguing, a challenge she wants to impress. Women are naturally attracted to men who radiate this quiet confidence. When a man respects himself and his standards, he becomes someone they can't help but be curious about, someone they're compelled to pursue. As Tony Gaskins put it, "If you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help them build theirs." This speaks to the power of investing in yourself and your values before seeking validation from others. When you know your worth, you project an energy that not only attracts people, but keeps them engaged. So next time you find yourself captivated by an attractive woman, pause and ask, "Does she really fit into my life?" Shift your mindset to one of self-assured confidence. Focus on whether she adds depth to your world rather than being swayed solely by her allure. After all, genuine connection is about so much more than surface appeal. Number 3, choose products that match user value. Imagine choosing a life partner the way you'd pick out a phone. You wouldn't just grab the first one off the shelf, pay, and walk out. You'd test it out, make sure it meets your needs, and be sure it's worth the commitment. Relationships deserve the same care. Does she have qualities you admire? Is she motivated and purpose-driven? Ambition might seem unnecessary to some, but it's a vital trait for anyone who values growth. Think of it this way. If you're about to spend $1,000 on something, wouldn't you want it to be worth every dollar? Likewise, before diving into a relationship, take the time to truly understand her. Is there a deeper connection? Why pour everything into someone if you're unsure? Meeting different people and exploring your options isn't hesitation. It's understanding what matters most to you. Committing too quickly can send the wrong message. If you focus on one person too soon, they might see you as clingy or overly eager, wondering why you're rushing into things before really getting to know each other. Just as you wouldn't take on a big financial burden without knowing its true value, why take on emotional debt without being sure? By exploring your options with self-worth in mind, you're setting your own standards. Many women find it refreshing when a man isn't in a rush to commit. Those accustomed to instant attention from men will appreciate someone who values his time and looks beyond surface appeal. Marcus Aurelius once wisely said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." It's worth waiting for someone who aligns with your values rather than rushing into a situation that might lead to regret. Not every luxury item fits every budget, and not everyone suits every heart. Find your right match, and invest only where the value aligns. Avoid emotional debt by choosing partners with values that genuinely resonate with yours. Some men overthink what they say, afraid of making a mistake or saying the wrong thing. But constantly holding back means hiding parts of who you are. Do you worry she won't like certain aspects of you, or hesitate to disagree with her because you don't want to upset her? The real question here is, do you want a partner who knows and appreciates the real you, or someone who only sees a carefully edited version? Authenticity isn't about saying the perfect thing. It's about being true to who you are. In the end, it's about making thoughtful choices and seeking someone whose values match yours. Remember, attraction isn't just about finding someone right. It's about finding someone right for you. You're not here to settle. You're here to build something that truly fits. Number 4, get rid of romantic obsession. One-itis. Have you ever heard of it? This term describes the fixation, even obsession, a guy can develop for a specific woman who doesn't reciprocate his feelings. It's a challenging space to navigate because it undermines confidence, disrupts focus, and often stalls personal growth. When men feel restricted in their dating options, they might latch onto a woman, perhaps due to her friendliness or a hint of interest, and convince themselves that she's the only one. The trap here is what's known as the scarcity mindset. This guy begins to believe that something is wrong with him if she doesn't show interest, but the truth lies in the mindset itself. This perspective of scarcity breeds desperation, causing him to cling even tighter, often pushing her further away. Psychological studies reveal that people are generally more attractive when they appear relaxed and don't invest too quickly. This points to a crucial idea. Attraction thrives in abundance, not desperation. So what's the solution? The buyer's psychology can be a game changer. Imagine you're choosing a car. You wouldn't just buy the first one that catches your eye, you explore your options. Likewise, cultivating a life that excites you helps broaden your focus. Letting go of one-itis opens the door to meeting people who genuinely connect with you, rather than fixating on someone you're trying to win over. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely said, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Shifting from obsession to curiosity about others and what life has to offer can restore your sense of agency. What if, instead of trying to conquer someone, you focused on becoming the best version of yourself? This approach not only builds inner strength, but also enhances your allure. Imagine the transformation, embracing life with confidence, radiating a magnetic energy that draws others in. By breaking free from one-itis, you not only reclaim your power, but also discover the beauty in forging authentic connections. In the end, it's not just about finding love. It's about enriching your life and the lives of those around you. Let that be your journey, an inspiring quest for growth and connection. Number 5, women want you to approach them. Many men I coach come to me with a common anxiety, the fear of approaching women. They spot someone intriguing across the room but hold back, worried they might come off as a creeper or disrupt her space. As a result, they miss countless opportunities for connection. Your next potential partner could be sitting beside you at a coffee shop, sipping a glass of wine at a bar, or lost in a book in the park. But you'll never know unless you say hello. Consider this. Every day, countless attractive women endure being checked out, whistled at, or stared at. Yet how often do they encounter a friendly, charming man who approaches them with genuine interest? It's a scene often reserved for movies, not reality. You could be the guy who turns her dream of a romantic encounter into a reality. Contrary to popular belief, while a woman doesn't want every man to approach her, she secretly longs for someone special to break the ice. Think about this. When was the last time you saw a woman who caught your eye and didn't say something? What if your greeting sparked a genuine conversation? By choosing to step outside your comfort zone, you open the door to countless possibilities. Imagine approaching her with a compliment about the book she's reading, or a lighthearted comment about the cafe. This could lead to a discussion that reveals shared interests and creates a genuine connection. So, the next time you see a woman who intrigues you, ask yourself, what's stopping me from starting a conversation? You have everything to gain and nothing to lose. Embrace the moment and let your confidence shine. After all, you might just create a beautiful story that begins with a simple hello. By taking that leap, you can not only enhance your life but also make someone's day a little brighter. Remember, the magic often lies just outside your comfort zone, so what will your next move be? Number 6, unlocking authenticity. Just be yourself. How many times have we heard it? It's almost a cliche, yet within it lies a powerful truth. When you embody your true self, you create an irresistible attraction. But why is authenticity so captivating? Imagine the average guy on a first date. He's usually projecting some persona, the nice guy, the aloof mystery, the charmer, all designed to protect his ego. If she doesn't like me, at least she's not rejecting the real me, he thinks. I once met a bold, adventurous woman and told her a story about my passion for shark diving. Truth? I'm much more at home with a good book and a cup of tea. Pretending to be someone you're not sends mixed signals. A woman might initially be intrigued, but sooner or later she'll sense something's off. She might wonder, is this guy really the rugged adventurer he's claiming to be, or is he just a bookworm at heart? Women have an uncanny intuition for inauthenticity, and when they sense it, attraction fades. But when you are unapologetically authentic, you offer a unique experience, a real connection that goes deeper than appearances or rehearsed lines. If she's drawn to who you genuinely are, the bond strengthens not because of a facade, but because of true character. Would you rather offer her a watered-down cocktail or a pure, rich scotch? Shakespeare once said, "We are all born originals but die as copies." Being real is rare, and that's exactly what makes it irresistible. So how do you start being more authentic? Reflect on who you are. What lights you up? What quirky habits or flaws make you you? Instead of painting a picture of who you think she wants, try creating moments that show your true self. If deep conversations and quiet nights are your thing, invite her to a cozy night discussing your favorite books or classic films. You might even ask her, what's something you're passionate about that others wouldn't expect? Such a question opens the door for her to reveal her authentic self as well, forging a genuine connection. Remember, true connection trumps any polished act. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Authenticity is magnetic because it invites others to drop their masks and be real too. Are you ready to reveal the most compelling version of yourself? When you do, you'll find that the most attractive quality you possess is simply being you. Authenticity doesn't just attract, it inspires. Be real, be yourself, and watch as the right people are drawn to you like never before. Number 7, the incredible power of conversing with women, an instant attraction mindset. Reflecting on my early experiences of connecting with women, I vividly remember a night at a trendy rooftop bar in the city. I was under the guidance of Owen Cook, better known as Tyler Durden from The Game. His mentorship illuminated the truth that success with women transcends mere attraction. It's a profound journey of self-discovery and personal growth. As we scanned the room, he pointed to a table where two stunning women, a brunette and a blonde, sat with a muscular guy. My heart raced at the thought of approaching them, especially with such a tall figure nearby. However, summoning my courage, I walked over and introduced myself. To my surprise, the brunette's eyes lit up. "Oh my gosh, you came over to talk to us. Do you know who you are?" she exclaimed. I chuckled internally, thinking, just a guy hoping not to get rejected. She went on to share that the muscular guy had been staring at them all night, which made them uncomfortable. Ironically, he was merely a friend, harmless yet oblivious to their discomfort. In that moment, I felt a wave of empathy for the staring guy. I had been there before, frozen in fear and unable to act. Cook then shared a thought that stuck with me. Isn't it a bit odd that we fear talking to women? Yet, isn't it even stranger to never learn how to communicate with them at all? This raises an essential question. Why do we allow fear to hinder us from genuine connection? Many find themselves trapped in their heads, observing from the sidelines instead of stepping into the spotlight. Like the staring guy, we might miss opportunities if we don't take action. As Ralph Waldo Emerson wisely noted, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Each encounter with women offers a chance for growth. By approaching them authentically, we not only break through our anxieties, but also tap into our true potential. Remember, every conversation is an opportunity to hone your skills, build confidence, and nurture meaningful relationships. Are you ready to transform your approach? By reframing fear as a stepping stone to connection, we open ourselves to the richness of human experience. Consider this challenge. What would you do if you knew you could not fail? Each moment of hesitation is a moment lost. Engage, connect, and allow yourself to evolve. The journey may seem daunting, but the rewards are limitless. In the spirit of pushing through fear, ask yourself, how can you turn your fear into fuel for connection? Every opportunity to engage is a step toward becoming the person you aspire to be. Embrace the challenge and watch how your world expands through authentic connections. Number 8. The ultimate attraction hack. How knowing what not to do makes you irresistible. I've picked up some fascinating ideas from the dating community, such as presence, doing the right thing, and managing fears. But what really stands out are the things you should never do. In fact, I've learned that understanding what not to do is just as important as mastering the right techniques. It's a mindset shift, one that can make you truly magnetic. At a recent workshop, the instructor made an interesting point. If a woman at the bar seems uncomfortable with your flirting, you should use a statement of empathy to ease her discomfort. A statement of empathy? Sounds like the kind of line someone like Ted Bundy might have used to lure hitchhikers into his car. But let's break it down. What about genuinely tuning into her emotions so she never feels uneasy in the first place? What if instead of merely giving a rehearsed empathetic response, you genuinely feel empathy? Real empathy creates a deeper connection, a connection that scripted lines can't mimic. Imagine this scenario. You're chatting with a woman and you sense her body language shifting, her eyes darting away as if she's searching for an escape. Do you plow forward with a clever line? Absolutely not. Instead, acknowledge the shift. Address the discomfort, but do it authentically. Maybe say, "Hey, I feel like I might have said something off. Tell me if I did." This shows confidence and genuine concern, two qualities that women find irresistible. Empathy falls right into the warmth category, making it a powerful tool when it comes to attraction. Rather than pretending to be empathetic, embrace the mindset of being present and attuned to her feelings. This leads to the next question. How can you balance being confident without coming across as pushy? The answer lies in not seeking validation. If you're engaging in conversation just to receive a specific reaction, it shows, and not in a good way. Confidence isn't about being aggressive. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin regardless of how she responds. Think about it. Do you truly want to be the guy who resorts to scripted statements just to avoid discomfort? Or do you want to be the man who has enough inner strength to handle any social situation with grace? It's all about balancing assertiveness with an ability to listen and adapt. Here's a pro tip. Ask open-ended questions that invite her to share more. For example, if you sense her hesitation, you might say, "You seem like you've got some interesting thoughts on this. What's your take?" Such a question not only puts her at ease, but also invites her into the conversation, making her feel seen and heard. And here's a little Stoic wisdom to ponder from Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The same applies to your interactions. If she's pulling away, don't force the situation. Instead, read the room, adjust your approach, and remember that no single interaction defines you. This attitude not only alleviates pressure, but also makes you appear more relaxed, intriguing, and, dare I say it, sexy. A great example of this mindset in action is the ability to know when to step back and give her space. If you feel the vibe changing, don't be afraid to pause and shift the conversation. Instead of pressing forward with your own agenda, try saying, "I don't want to overwhelm you. Let's change the subject if you're not feeling it." Such a statement not only demonstrates self-awareness, but also subtly positions you as someone who isn't desperate to impress, a refreshing change in a world of overly eager suitors. Curiosity is your secret weapon. Don't give away everything about yourself right away. Ask questions that make her think, respond with genuine interest, and leave a little mystery behind. The goal is to create a dynamic where she feels a desire to learn more about you, an urge to dig deeper, which is far more alluring than any superficial charm. So, why not shift your mindset to be genuinely curious and empathetic? Why not embrace the idea that less can be more and that a truly confident person knows when to walk away? These changes, though subtle, create a powerful impact. Remember, attraction isn't about what you do, it's about who you are. A man who is both confident and kind, assertive yet understanding, is always magnetic. Make her feel respected, seen, and genuinely valued. That's the sexy mindset that instantly draws women in. Now, what will you choose to do the next time you find yourself in that situation? Will you fall back on old habits, or will you lean into a more present, more genuine version of yourself? The choice is yours, and it's one that could change not just your interactions, but the way you see yourself. Number 9, the authentic man, ditching the bad boy myth. Several years ago, I encountered a self-proclaimed dating expert who offered me well-meaning advice that ultimately turned into a disaster. He suggested, just go out for a few months and be a total jerk. Act like a complete jerk with women. So, I gave it a shot. For 2 weeks, I made shocking, divisive comments, acted arrogant, and exuded overconfidence. I vividly recall meeting a girl nearby and saying, "Oh, you're from New York. Who cares about New York?" It felt horrible. I despised every moment of it. Women looked at me as if I hailed from another planet. It didn't work, and more importantly, it wasn't who I was. There's a persistent myth that women are attracted to rude, obnoxious guys. The truth is that a genuinely good man can completely captivate wonderful women. He just needs to approach it the right way. This reminds me of a comment from a New York model who had grown tired of all the arrogant men she encountered. She said, "Nice guys are more attractive than a six-pack any day." So what's the secret? It's not about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about embodying confidence without arrogance, strength without being cold. True attraction isn't about playing games. It's about being authentic, assertive, and respectful. What if you could be both kind and captivating? Women aren't looking for someone who tries hard to please them. They're drawn to a man who knows his worth, respects himself, and honors others. So, Instead of playing a role, why not embrace qualities like empathy, ambition, and authenticity? That's when emotional intelligence comes into play. Individuals with high emotional intelligence are far more attractive because they connect on a deeper, more genuine level. For instance, instead of throwing out shallow compliments, say something like, "I noticed your eyes light up when you talked about your passion." That's rare and truly inspiring. Such a remark shows that you're paying attention not just to her appearance, but to her true self. Here's a thought for you. What if the most attractive version of you is the one who doesn't conform to others' expectations? A prime example of this is Keanu Reeves. Despite his fame, he is known for his humility, kindness, and authenticity. He doesn't seek attention, yet he is admired by both men and women. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." This quote resonates because it highlights the courage needed to maintain authenticity in a world that often rewards superficial traits. Consider this. Would you rather have someone love a personality that's fake, or someone who genuinely cares for the real you? When you are authentic, you sidestep the exhausting game of pretending to be someone else. Stoic philosophy teaches us that being true to oneself is one of the most liberating paths to fulfillment and ultimately to attraction. The bottom line is this: to attract women, stop believing you need to be a bad boy. Instead, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. This doesn't mean being overly nice or submissive. It means knowing what you stand for, setting boundaries, and being clear about your direction. Research shows that women are attracted to men who display leadership qualities and ambition without arrogance. If you want to stand out, don't become a carbon copy of the great guy stereotype. Be a man who listens, engages in meaningful conversations, and unapologetically shows up as himself. Ask open-ended questions that reflect genuine curiosity, like, "What's a passion of yours that most people don't know about?" This will foster deeper connections and cut through the superficiality. The mindset of true attraction isn't about playing games. It's about honesty, authenticity, and owning who you are. Remember, confidence doesn't mean being loud or imposing. It means being comfortable with yourself, regardless of others' opinions. The right person will be drawn to your authenticity, not your performance. So, the next time you meet someone, instead of wearing a mask, ask yourself, what would my most authentic self do? And always keep in mind, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Oscar Wilde. Number 10. Unleashing a playful, decisive mindset that draws women in. Confidence combined with a little playfulness. Like lighting a match and letting the spark turn into a warm, inviting light. Women find themselves drawn to men who are assured without taking life too seriously, bringing a sense of ease that makes every interaction lighter and more enjoyable. Motkach tip kan thwai maik at hop voi muk jichra rang sitao rangwon nang luong kong chi hap dan ma kon tuk su tuvi. Picture this scene. You're on a date and she gives you a playful tease. Instead of getting flustered, you respond with a light-hearted grin. "Oh, so you're trying to make me blush? Well, I think it's working." That kind of comeback exudes confidence while staying relaxed and easygoing. It shows you're comfortable, not easily rattled, and ready to go with the flow of an enjoyable exchange. When humor meets decisiveness, a spark forms that's hard to ignore. Humor, after all, signals intelligence and social adaptability, traits often associated with attraction. A blend of confidence and ease makes interactions lively and intriguing, encouraging her to learn more about you. The real secret here is mindset. Instead of fixating on impressing her, shift to simply engaging with her, responding naturally, not trying to control the conversation. This approach shows emotional balance in a way that feels genuine rather than calculated, something women genuinely appreciate. By embracing a mindset grounded in calm confidence and a relaxed sense of humor, you'll project a nearly effortless allure. Another way to carry this energy is by posing engaging questions or leading with a playful challenge. For instance, "I'm curious, what's something surprising about you that most people wouldn't guess?" Not only does this show real interest, but it also invites a deeper connection while keeping the mood light. When she answers, keep it fun and engaging. It's all about showing interest without being overly serious, maintaining an atmosphere where she feels comfortable opening up. Here's a question for you. What if, instead of worrying about impressing her, you focused on just enjoying the moment? By keeping your attention in the present, you create a setting where attraction can grow naturally. Think about it. Would you be willing to let go of the pressure and just be fully there, savoring the conversation, the laughter, and the energy shared between you both? That's the kind of magnetism that's impossible to ignore. Number 11. Establish emotional connection. Attraction transcends mere physical appearance. Establishing an emotional connection is the true key to drawing someone in. It's about being attuned to her feelings and responding with sincerity. Demonstrating empathy and understanding during your interactions conveys that you genuinely value her emotions. This mindset not only enhances your appeal, but also lays the groundwork for a deeper relationship. Consider her interests and passions. What ignites her enthusiasm? Engage her in conversations around topics that resonate with her. For instance, if she has a passion for art, share your experiences visiting a recent exhibition. This connection doesn't merely boost your attractiveness, it fosters intimacy. Imagine this scenario. You're at a gathering, and she mentions her love for painting. Instead of offering a superficial comment, dive deeper. Ask her about her favorite artist or what inspires her work. This shows authentic interest, inviting her to share her world with you. As you converse, pose thought-provoking questions. For example, if you could have dinner with any artist, living or dead, who would you choose and why? This inquiry not only reveals her preferences, but also opens the door to a more profound dialogue. Remember, attraction is a dynamic interplay of emotional resonance. As the renowned psychologist Carl Jung stated, your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Understanding your own emotions empowers you to connect with hers more effectively. To embody the sexy mindset means recognizing the power of emotional connections. By displaying empathy, delving into her interests, and asking deep questions, you create an atmosphere that is both sincere and alluring. The next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember to listen to her emotional world. Your ability to connect on this level not only sets you apart, but also draws her closer, forging an irresistible bond. In an era where connections often feel superficial, the power of genuine interaction stands out. When you truly listen and respond with curiosity, you embody a captivating presence. Think of it like this. Each question you ask is a bridge, each shared interest a stepping stone, leading to a landscape rich in understanding and connection. The art of attraction is not just about charm or good looks. It's about creating a space where vulnerability can thrive. When you engage with her passion, whether it's painting, music, or any other interest, you invite her to share her story. This narrative exchange can ignite a spark, transforming a simple conversation into a memorable experience. Moreover, as you reflect on her world, you simultaneously reveal your own. Sharing your experiences, aspirations, and dreams cultivates a reciprocal connection that resonates deeply. You might find that your genuine interest not only enchants her, but also inspires her to share even more. Achieving a sexy mindset requires understanding the art of emotional connection. By expressing empathy, engaging with her passions, and facilitating meaningful dialogue, you create a unique blend of attraction that is both authentic and compelling. So the next time you engage in conversation, remember to tap into her emotional landscape. Your capacity to connect on this level will not only make you stand out, but also create an unbreakable bond that draws her irresistibly toward you. Number 12, harnessing social proof. The sexy mindset to instantly attract women. Have you ever noticed how people often shape their opinions based on others' actions and beliefs? This phenomenon, known as social proof, can be your secret weapon for captivating women. When you show a lively social life and meaningful relationships, your attractiveness skyrockets. Imagine you're at a social gathering, and during a conversation you casually mention, "Last weekend, I went hiking with some friends. It was incredible. We bonded over the stunning views." This paints a vivid picture of your active lifestyle and invites curiosity about your friendships, sparking intrigue and fascination. To stir further interest, ask open-ended questions that invite engagement like, "What's your favorite way to connect with friends?" Or, "Have you ever tried something daring that brought you closer to your friends?" These kinds of questions not only draw her into the conversation, but also subtly reveal the fascinating life you lead. By sharing your social life in a positive light, you resonate with her instinct to gravitate toward people who are valued by others. As motivational speaker Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Surrounding yourself with vibrant, sociable individuals not only enriches your life but also heightens your allure. Creating an attractive persona is about more than personal qualities. It's also about how you showcase your social interactions. By sharing captivating stories, posing thought-provoking questions, and cultivating a strong social network, you position yourself as someone desirable and inspiring. Remember, attraction often hinges more on how you make her feel than just on appearances. So get out there, build those connections, and watch the magic unfold. In a world where confidence and authenticity reign supreme, embracing the sexy mindsets that attract women instantly can transform your interactions and relationships. Remember, it's not just about the techniques you employ, it's about embodying a mindset that resonates with self-assuredness and charm. Cultivating these qualities will not only draw women towards you, but will also enhance your overall persona. As you implement these attraction techniques, take the time to reflect on your personal growth, embrace the journey, and don't hesitate to share your experiences with others. If you found this content helpful, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to The Stoic Goddess for more insightful videos. Your thoughts matter. Share them in the comments below. Together, we can foster a community where everyone learns to attract women instantly and become the best version of themselves. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time.